And hey, we're live. Hey, welcome to the workshop number 200, number 279. This is a comedy safe space, so if you want to say the N word or something, I'm not going to tell your parents. Um, Ankita, you're up first. Let me know when you're ready to begin, and I will start your time and also what your topic is.
Okay, I can go up now. My topic is lunchboxes, and I grew up thinking Tupperware was the name of a sporty underwear brand. I'm Indian. Globalization reached us much later. I studied in a girls only school where lunchtime was an innocent, fun time until puberty happened. That's when more bloody secrets were shared than food. Lunchtime was never the same again. But the real fun began when I went to uni because boys were there in the mix for the first time. And there was a sudden health drive, and we were exchanging juices at lunchtime. I remember my mom packing leftovers from dinner for lunch. It's a great recycling idea. I wonder if I can develop an eco friendly packaging for leftover cum and keep it for later use. 'Cause my dating life is going a bit dry. Lunchboxes also made me an expert licker, challenging Ben's smallest droplets. I can lick them all with Elan. My mom uses reject lunchboxes to store needles, thread, and other junk. I store my lipsticks and vibrators in them. And like people like to name pets, I tend to name stuff around me. So my lipstick lunchbox is called Wedding Crashers, and my vibrator lunchbox is called Fun Lola Fun. That's all I got.
Okay, sweet. Awesome. Ryan, you have any feedback?
Uh, yeah, you mentioned that you thought Tupperware was just the sporty underwear, and then I thought
Yeah.
maybe you could say, but then I found out you were supposed to put sandwiches in there, which
Uh,
was which was really awkward at lunchtime when I brought them out. Um, and then what did you say about leftover cum? Did I hear that right?
yes.
Can I hear that again?
Yeah, my mom used to pack leftovers from dinner for lunch, and I wonder if I can develop an eco-friendly packaging for leftover cum and keep it for later use, because my dating life is
Come
going
for
dry.
dinner. Let me see.
Yeah, I think they make that at the Vatican. I think it's
Hey,
called the
or
the. the
oh, sorry.
Go ahead. What were you gonna say?
No, no, wait. No, you finish.
Uh, yeah, but just don't put that in your underwear either.
So you know those? I don't know if you guys have these in Vietnam, but they have like meal plan boxes. You guys have those over there, where they like send you the ingredients to make a meal. Ah, fuck. Well,
No, not really.
oh damn. Um, let me see. You give people like jack off in envelopes and mail you one each day. You
Ooh,
can find some. You
yeah,
just find someone
that
who is
sounds
willing to do that.
exciting.
Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah,
Let me
suddenly
see.
my dating life is getting ideas to be juicy. Yeah.
Yeah. Or you could like probably buy cum on the black market. Like, what if that started? Like they were just like milking dudes and selling their cum on the black market.
Just like I was just thinking of the leftover cum for your, but you got to make sure you get those right in the fridge because
That's
lately,
true.
uh, lately at lunch your yogurt has just tasted like shit.
Hmm. Yeah, and then the exchanging juices thing. Mm-hmm. Yeah, maybe like swapping juices.
Yeah, a juice exchange is a really funny way to call Tinder in India.
Sorry, like a motorcade of ambulances just went by. Tinder. Do they have Tinder in Vietnam?
Of course they have.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, okay. Let me see. Yeah, that was a good one. Any more feedback?
Sorry,
All
you're
right, we
from
should probably
Vietnam?
move.
I live
just-
in Vietnam. I'm from India.
Okay. Wow. And we're all talking to each other.
Yeah, that's great.
This is the future, man. All right, so I guess we should move on. Ryan, you're up next. Let me know what your topic is and when you're ready to begin, and I will start your time.
This is really awkward. Mine is leftover cum. It's just my bathroom garbage can. No, mine was vegetation, which I think is a great word to describe everyone's new quarantine lifestyle. Not because we're at home all growing our own leafy greens and focusing on health. No, because we've all become vegetables in a vegetated state. The only thing green in my fridge used to be Wonder Bread. And it's not just me that hasn't moved in weeks. It's my car. Last week, I only moved it so the Uber Eats guy had a place to park. And I think even my car's getting lazy because when I put the key in, it was just like, after this show. I knew I've reached peak vegetated state because I was forced to buy a Fitbit because my work told everyone to do a walk challenge. And not a word of a lie, my Fitbit thought I was sleeping when I was actually watching TV. You know, I got up, it was like, warning, sleepwalking. It's like, actually, it's sleep shitting. My wife is actually a doctor, and she says that I need to lose weight, which I think is really rude. She could just tell me to get off her. She can't breathe, you know? She's also Serbian, and she has all these weird Eastern European health tips. Like she recommended every day I drink a whole cup of beet juice. Beet juice. I tried, guys, but I could not drink that much cum. She also told me she wants me to go on a cleanse, and I thought the last time you guys did that, the UN stepped in. But you'd be surprised how much weight I lost chasing all those Bosnians and Croatians off cliffs. I don't know if you guys have ever actually dated a doctor, but it does have a lot of perks and oxys and morphine, whatever you can grab when she goes to bed. I'm not. She actually told me to go on a diet and told me I should go vegetarian for a month. So I'm not sure if she actually cares about my health or if she figures this is the best way to legally kill me. Maybe some people on here know, but a vegetarian diet, I don't even know what that is exactly. I think it's just maybe a normal diet, only you're forced to judge everyone, except the vegans. Those are like the evangelical Christians of the vegetarian world. Like I have to retain from eating the devil's flesh animal, but I can still cover that shit in sour cream, yogurt, butter, and cheese. As soon as I went vegetarian, I actually got in a Beyond Beef with a vegan on Twitter. But what's been really hard is now that the bars have opened up back where I am, I'm in Canada. My friends and I used to go for chicken wings every Tuesday, and I went there with the boys. And I told the waiter if they had any vegetarian options, and they looked at me and laughed harder than any joke I've ever said. In the end, I actually ordered the bacon cheese fries, but I held the bacon, and she charged me on the bill as Sissy Sally, which really pissed me off because I called her over here and I said, Sissy has 2 S's. So those are my jokes.
Cool. Yeah, sweet. Any feedback?
You said your wife is a doctor. Are doctors good at hand jobs?
Is anyone?
Yeah. Okay. Should I contest it? I wrote something about. You were talking about beet juice and cum, right? So I was thinking, is it a Beats generation come?
So I wondered if it would work. In North American English, when we masturbate, it's called beating off.
Okay.
So it's the same like you were saying. It's beet juice is my way of saying, you know.
Okay.
Oh God, I can see myself on Facebook. This is so embarrassing. Come on.
Like the Beyond Beef line. Um,
I heard you giggle at the Serbians and Cleanse one. That's a brand new one that I wrote for this.
yeah, that was really funny about the Bosnian. Lost a lot of weight. Chasing cliffs. Yeah, I feel like you could even add to the after like chasing them off cliffs, like that's running, and you could probably add a whole workout routine, like throat slashing, works out your arms, you know, the skull stomping.
Oh, God.
Like yeah, for each war crime, you can work
Can,
out a different part of your body.
do you have to be a member of the group to see this? I don't want her to see this.
I'm pretty sure you do, but I don't think so. Actually, no, I said that, and I'm like, wait a minute, that wouldn't make any fucking sense. So, is she
Bilal
watching?
actually sent me. She sent me all these. Bilal sent me all these jokes. These are his.
Yeah, they
now
are. I'll take
now he's gonna do my set.
full responsibility for any jokes that may be in poor taste. Any more feedback?
No. You also talked about. Is there a possibility that if you are going on a vegetarian, no, if you're in a vegetative state because of lockdown, you'll be growing roots, and beets are also roots. I don't know if there might be a connection there.
Maybe. Yeah. I didn't. Yeah. Dwell too much on. Yeah, the vegetated states and more. I'll say more connections between me and what's growing.
Yeah.
There's got to be a
Yeah.
cannibalism joke in there.
Yes.
I do have a. I have a baby too. I don't know what. Something like cannibal babies are the worst at breastfeeding because they only get 2 feedings or something. Yeah, the worst part about breastfeeding cannibals, they only get to eat twice. Yeah.
I'm just picturing like a baby with teeth. Sharp teeth.
I should change my name for this set. These are gross.
Okay. Anything else, everybody?
No, I'm just writing cannibal. Tomorrow, when I see these notes, I'll question my life.
You mean you'll ask her if the nipples are intact or not? Just to make sure that your baby is not a cannibal baby.
Keller Reeves
I
in
don't
the
know.
comments said, I want to see a chowing down with Ryan with beet juice.
Just so you know, I have this stupid food review show that I just review ridiculous stuff, and I guess he wants me to eat you know what. I haven't given anything less than a 7 out of 10 because I don't know what good food is. All right,
Oh,
Bill.
I have written something else. If your car's getting lazy, should you consider putting your treadmill in the garage so that it's beneficial for the car?
The what in the garage?
The treadmill.
Oh, the treadmill. Oh yeah.
Do you have a treadmill?
No.
That's gonna be my new
Yeah.
pickup line. Do you have a treadmill?
That's a good pickup line, actually.
Yeah. So yeah, pickup line. Hey, do you run? Do you? I just want to know. Yeah, that's actually
Yeah,
a creepy
how
pickup
fast
line.
can you run?
Yeah, how fast can you run?
Oh,
I need to know.
all
Yeah,
right.
I could say something about something treadmill would be funny. Um, something about how I haven't used it in so long. It's like I'm married.
Yeah.
Or like it's just a place you go when you where you go when you want to just stand. Yeah, I need a cup holder, but I also want to stand. Or yeah, I call it a standing cup holder or something. I don't know. Or a coat rack.
All right, I'm embarrassed. Let's go on.
All right, cool. I'm up next, I guess. My phone died, so I have no way to time this. My topic is hauntings. Ooh,
Nice,
spooky.
nice.
Okay, here I go. Yeah, if I can actually have a bit about hauntings, I'll do that. You think the people who haunt you as ghosts are the same people who tailgate you when you're on the freeway, like driving? Because it's kind of the same thing, but just in a car. You know, like, can you haunt somebody from, like, how close does it have to be haunting? Like, if you're looking through binoculars and you see a ghost, are they haunting you? Or do they have to be within, like, the same building? Can you be haunted outside? I've never heard of anybody being haunted outside either. Like, it's always inside. It's always like they're restricted to the building they're in. Like, what if you run outside and the ghost just follows you? Like, no one ever that never happens. Like, a ghost never just follows you outside. It's like, oh, this house is haunted, and you don't realize the whole block is haunted. So you get outside and you're like, oh, we're safe now, and then there's a ghost just there, and what are you gonna do now? But also, what is a ghost gonna do to you? Like, I'm just picturing like a ghost, like they're like, oh, I finally got you, and they try to hit you, and they just go through you. That would suck. Like if you died and you're like, oh man, I'm really gonna haunt some people, and then you like get to them, you're like, I'm gonna avenge my family, and then you try to strangle them, you just your arms just go through them. That'd be pretty disappointing. Yeah, but haunting. What else can be haunting? I mean, haunted or haunt. Mm. I wonder if ghosts like because every ghost is like you know when there's a ghost that like they got axed in the head and the ghost has an axe in their head or they got like their legs chopped off and the ghost has the legs chopped off. How come there's never a ghost like that? Like somebody fell, like somebody was in a defective elevator or something and got smushed. How come there's never a smushed person ghost? Like just like a frisbee of meat. Like what is that? It's like translucent. You're like oh, it's a from that famous elevator disaster a few years ago. They've been haunting this building ever since. Just a bunch of floating meat discs. Huh. But I guess if they can't like be like ooh, then it wouldn't be as scary. But I feel like meat discs actually would be more scary than just a clear person. I'm done. You guys have any feedback?
Yeah, but I'll let her go first.
Is there a connection between haunting and ghosting?
Hmm. Maybe.
Mm.
Yeah, like ghosting is the opposite of haunting.
Yeah.
That's good.
I really like meat discs.
Meat discs.
Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, they're called burgers over here. No, I'm kidding. Oh, sweet. Any more feedback,
Not from me.
Ryan?
Hey guys, when you were saying about do they have to be in your house or can they be like next door? I thought it'd be funny to like have like the neighbor's ghost always call you when they're on the vacation, like send you an email or something like, check your window. Come on, please. I've got a spooky new dress, you know? Or she starts calling you, like, does this spooky dress make me look fat? Like, don't call me. Or hey, Bilal, you sleeping? No? Okay, I'll call back at a better time. Um, but like what you were saying, like the ghosts are the ghost of when they got killed. So I think I would want to be one of those ghosts that died during sex, because then you could be like the talk of the town. Like, have you seen Bilal's ghost Chase? Who are you gonna call? That ghost, okay?
Well,
Check out the ectoplasma on this ghoul. Damn, girl, he got a real Casper on him. That's all I got.
thanks. Yeah, that sucked though. Like you're the only one who dies. You just walk out with a ghost boner.
Yeah,
If you die during sex,
Oh,
I think you might be stuck there. So you'll be in a perpetual action. That could be interesting.
You be stuck there? What the hell?
Yeah.
it's like, have you seen Bilal's ghost? It just keeps fucking the wall. You come home late, you're about to put the key in the door, and you just see, you're like, God, I'll let you finish. Turn the knob. I dare you.
Or he just keeps trying to trick you into giving it a hand job. Like every time you
Yeah. It's like, have you guys seen the ketchup? Ooh. Shake it.
you gotta turn the shower on. It's like, what the fuck?
Ooh.
Cool.
Yeah, it's just like instead of it being like scary, it just always sounds like it's turned on. You get like, hey guys, I got a ghost. You got to watch out. Is it scary? It's pretty creepy.
Hmm. Any more feedback, you guys? Yeah, I know you're about to
Not
have
from
to
me.
leave. Yeah, so try to get your like a few jokes in from you if you want to work on any.
Yeah,
Okay,
okay.
so yeah, let me know when you're ready to begin, and I will start your time.
Yeah, okay, I'm ready.
Okay.
So I'm from India and I'm not a yoga teacher, but I do know Kama Sutra. This is like a disclaimer statement that I have to tell everyone. I've been living in Vietnam for 4.5 years, but I haven't had a Vietnamese man yet. That's really bad because, if you really want to truly experience a foreign culture, you must start with local food. But I'm also kind of a full meal person. Snacks don't really satiate me. Do you guys like Indian food? Yeah. Why? Because it's spicy? Yeah. So we, the people of India, are a lot like our spices. We make our presence felt from mouth to ass. We cover the whole route. And when we finally leave, so you don't forget the encounter easily, we leave you with a little burning sensation in your butthole. We are 100% intrusive race. I mean, if you try getting in an elevator with a bunch of us, we will definitely invade your private space in every possible way. We will read the text on your phone, and if you are in the mood, we might even advise you on what to reply. If you're listening to music, we will definitely stop you and tell you that we have a Bollywood equivalent of that song. We are a nation that believes matches are made in heaven. unless it's cricket. Those are the ones we fix on the ground. Unfortunately, sex in our country is taboo, which is shocking because 1.2 billion people, that's a lot of sex. But it's just that we don't like to talk about it. Just do it with lights off. Because the power situation until a few decades ago was not really great. So Indian men took to sex to make a power statement. India has come to news a lot recently. Let me address the elephant in the room already. One reason being the number of rapes. But I don't really blame our men because we have a very confusing head movement, which is like this, which means both yes and no. So consent becomes a very confusing concept. Imagine me doing this and the guy does, oh, okay, that's a yes. You can't really blame the guy, right? We have a shitload of gods and goddesses, and they're absolutely fascinating. I don't know if you have heard the names. There's a guy called Shiva, who's basically a pothead, a lousy husband, and has serious hygiene issues. Basically, he's your quintessential Indian man. Then we also worship a lech called Krishna. He's that molester who would steal girls' clothes from a swimming pool locker room and won't give them back until they flash their tits at him. We have a temple complex in the heart of India, the famous Khajuraho, where all the 64 Kama Sutra positions and threesomes, foursomes, dim sums, whatever sums you can think of, are carved on the walls. Now, interestingly, this is considered a great spot for family vacation. You'd wonder why. Well, if you want to make a family, that's a great place to get turned on. And if you have made the mistake already, again, a great spot to start giving your kids sex education. Some American friends here have been saying that I look visibly exasperated at the mention of American politics, and I am, because it gives me deja vu. Gu means shit in many Indian languages, so it gives me the feeling that I've seen this shit before. Now, our Prime Minister Narendra Modi is not really a Trump lookalike, but I'm sure their buttholes look the same because the shit that comes out of it looks, feels, and stinks very similar. And our people also refused to wear masks at first during the COVID crisis because we have been wearing several masks already, masks of secularism, masks of progress, masks of respecting women. We just didn't want to add another one. Yeah, that's all I got.
Yay, sweet. Cool. Any feedback? I was thinking of the Bollywood equivalent. Like, I was thinking of Bollywood Tupac, sorry. I'm trying to picture him. Is there a Bollywood Tupac?
Bollywood Tupac? No.
Like with the music in the elevator thing, like it's like, but have you heard Bollywood Tupac? Right, you got anything?
It's hard because I liked it and I'm not from there. So, and I was just thinking the elevator stuff was pretty funny and unique because in North America, like people aren't like that in the elevator. So that's a unique take that you can build on. And then you were talking about sex, so I thought maybe you could say something like sex is the only thing in India that's taboo unless it's in an elevator. Then it's then everyone's a critic. And then you said it was sex is the only thing off limits, but obviously we do it a lot because we got 1.2 billion people. So I thought it'd be funny. You're like, you can go to a friend's house and she'll tell you everything about anything except where she got those 3 kids. That's none of your business. Yeah. And then what did you say about goo means shit? You said something. Did I hear that right? Could you say that again? I just want to.
I said deja vu instead of deja vu. Yeah.
Deja vu. That's good. It's yeah, it's good. It's unique stuff.
What
But
about
if
Google?
yeah, I was thinking goo is in cum as well.
Google.
Um, but if you wanted to yeah, build more on the experience of the elevator, I think
Mhm.
like an international audience would really get a kick out of like how awkward that is because no, most people don't like elevators, but you have someone reading over your shoulder too. It'd be like, you're like you get in an elevator and like a couple floors in, the guy behind you is like, he's not worth it, because he's reading your text messages.
Yeah, or they what if they uncover like a murder plot or something? Like
Yeah.
accident, they're like reading somebody's text, like, oh shit.
Um, yeah, and I know I'm trying to picture how many people are in the elevator too. Like there was an elevator accident. Um, you know, 6 people died, but 30 people survived. Like I don't know how many people are in there because I've only seen videos, but I'm guessing elevators are a big deal. But like some of the public transit, like the trains, they look crowded too.
Yeah, yeah.
So, but I like it. It's unique. There's not much I can say um, because this wasn't the topic. This is your experience, so I like it.
Awesome. I know you're about to have to leave because you have that thing
No, I'll listen to
to.
Ryan's set and then go.
Oh, okay. All right. Sweet. Cool. Cool. Then Ryan, you're up next. Let me know when you're ready to begin, and I will not start your time because my phone is dead.
Yeah, sure. I'm going to talk about buffets. This is what I was working on from another workshop. I don't know if you guys know what buffet means in French. Yeah, it
In
means
French.
to eat like a pig. Yeah, there's a Swedish word too, which means smorgasbord, which just means to eat like a North American. Um, Buffets, at least here in North America, are time-honored tradition. I come from a long line of we call them track pant families. These are track pants. They're stretchy. Uh, they actually buffets run in my family's blood, or as my doctor calls it, a hyperglycemia. Um, to be a buffet family, you have to be tough. You have to ignore the rolling eyes of those people getting salads and all the vegetarians as you load up with bacon, crab legs, and whatever other animal they murdered that day. I don't know what's worse, admitting that my first date was at a Chinese food buffet with my wife, or that we got married in one too. Um, but actually, what's unique about buffets in North America is they're not just in restaurants. In Montreal, you can actually go to a breakfast buffet at a strip club, and they actually have the best one. Come for the food and stay for the cum. I always thought strip club buffets would benefit from the motto, check out our spread. Um, just don't eat the cottage cheese. Um, back in what I call the golden years before COVID, I was a frequent buffeter. And I come from what I call upper white trash. We didn't just stick to the crappy buffets, which are called Golden Corrals or the low end Chinese. No, we would go to the casino buffets. That's where they offer premium buffets at hillbilly prices, and they would actually stick my family in the VIB section. Very irritable bowels. Um, but we do live in sort of a post buffet world, which is sad because I'm a new dad, and I'll never see my son's pure sense of joy and accomplishment when you finish your 6th plate of food and the server brings your bill and you just point at your watch going, it's only been 75 minutes, I've got 15 left. um, I also was in a buffets in the United States are just something completely different. It looks like the people were born in those buffets. They're they look like Walmarts. And when I was down there in Las Vegas, I visited a buffet on a Veterans Day, which was great because there was all these people with army jackets and they had missing limbs. So I thought maybe I was talking to someone who had served in the war. So I went up to a gentleman on a scooter with no legs and an army jacket. And I said, I just flew in from Canada, but I want to thank you for your service. Was it Korea? Was it Vietnam? And he looked at me. He went, Dairy Queen. Or as he called it, Desert Storm. So I just want to thank you for your service. You are so sweet. I do hope that buffets make a comeback though. Especially now that I'm a dad. I can't wait to be at a breakfast buffet one day in Montreal and have my son nudge me and go, "Hey Dad, check out that spread." So that's my buffet stuff.
Sweet. Any feedback?
I love the strip club buffet thing. It's amazing.
That's real.
Really?
Yeah. Actually, at strip clubs, buffets, all the employees are called servers, just to make it simple.
Okay.
Strip club.
Yeah, you could Google it, just not on a work computer. Club Super Sex. They had really good buffet.
And they have breakfast buffets?
Breakfast buffet.
Wow.
Yeah, give
I
me the
just
blue
don't-
waffle.
Yeah, I don't know what's in the cream. Yeah, I think I'm gonna cut that down.
So
There's
like you
just
never
something-
leave?
Yeah.
You go there, spend the night, then you have the breakfast buffet.
I mean, that's a great idea because you're gonna go out and get that anyways, right?
Yeah.
Someone said bacon and legs. I'm sure that's
Chicken and blue waffles.
more breakfast food. Pancakes.
Damn.
And, yeah. I was also thinking like when you were saying buffet families, I was thinking like Warren Buffett.
Ah, yes, yeah.
I'm just embarrassed that I'm wearing track pants, but I was just thinking, those stretchy pants that you can do this.
I'm wearing track pants too, man. I'm wearing my Puma pants.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot a tag. I said, track pants are the most appropriate pants to wear at a strip club buffet because you got extra room to grow. It's so stupid. So stupid.
I mean, they better be handing out boner tape at the door.
Yeah.
Wait, okay, so you're eating at the buffet while you watch the strippers? I pictured it being like another room. Is it the same room?
Yeah, it's at the back. So I'll just give you get a plate of food and then you could sit on Pervert's Row and watch them and make
Oh, the food is not served on them. Like I was imagining a girl is just lying, and then
I
there's
said
a
over
spread
easy. This is well done.
there.
This yolk is runny. Better than scrambled. No, there's like a big buffet at the back and you can eat while you watch. Can you imagine being one of those girls just like, oh, chew with your
Yeah.
mouth closed. Yeah, no, but you can eat. I wonder if anyone on this is ever watch it. Yeah, the biggest one in Montreal was called Club Super Sex, and they had I think they were voted one of the. I don't want to Google it now, but one of the better buffets in all of Montreal, and it was in a strip club. But I mean, I'm pretty sure Vegas has those too. All the finest peak cultural establishments have strip club buffets. It's I think we go strip club, buffets, and then Mars. There's just nothing in between. Like we're there.
Yeah. I'm just picturing like where do you want to grab breakfast? So there's like IHOP, Denny's, Club Super Sex.
Yeah. Oh God, gross. Denny's?
Any more feedback? All right, cool.
Hey, Mom.
Do you have to leave now, or was there time for?
No, I can wait till you're set.
All right, sweet. Okay, here we go. All right, starting my time. So someone once told me I had resting bitch face. I was like, resting bitch face? That's what I call my dead ex-wife. Um, I recently found out that someone I know is a Holocaust denier, which is weird because out of all the conspiracy theories, that's got to be the least fun one. But apparently, after World War II, a lot of Holocaust deniers started popping up. And that got me wondering if after World War III, there are going to be a lot of nuclear Holocaust deniers. Like, I'm picturing a guy with 3 heads, and one of his heads is like, did that shit really happen? And the second head is like, I don't know, I think non mutants just made it up to steal all our radioactive skulls. And then the third head is like, if I gorilla glue my dick hole shut, I'll never have to buy condoms again. Yeah, for my 21st birthday, I decided to go out to New York and be a tourist. And I was on my way to a bar. I was walking with this girl, and all of a sudden, we're walking down the sidewalk, and a bunch of like rats just run by our ankles, like a bunch of football-sized rats just ran by. And she reached down and picked one up by the tail, and it looked more surprised than I did. Like it looked to me like I did it. It was fucking weird, but that got me thinking because my mom is from New York, and she used to tell me this story about how when they were building the subway tunnels, every once in a while they'd have a cave in, and there wouldn't be any way to get food in or out to like the person trapped. But the only thing that could get in and out was rats. So what they would do is they couldn't eat the rats because they would stop coming. So they would have to pick them up like a juice box, and they would slurp out some of that chunky rat milk, and it would keep them nice and plump. So when they got rescued, they'd be like, "Oh wow, you're looking mad plump, son." They'd be like, "Rat milk, delicious." I think like Jimi Hendrix died gurgling on vomit, and I think that was a real bitch way to go out. I've been gurgling on vomit for years, and I'm fine. Well, not for years. Actually, mostly just every time I look at your mom. That's it. That's all I. Oh wait, yeah, that's all. That's all I have. You guys have any feedback? That's all I do.
So she picks up the rat, and you're like, "Oh, gross! You gonna eat that?" And she's like, "No, you weirdo. I'm gonna milk it." So,
Well, if you're in Vietnam, then definitely they will take it and roast it and then serve you in a platter.
I'd go for some rat.
yeah.
Yeah.
The joke's on her though. There was plenty of rat milk at Club Super 6. But yeah, just something like she picks it up, and you're like, you think she's gonna eat it, and she's like disgusted at that notion, and then she just starts milking it. Who was this
How do you
girl?
milk a rat? Like with tweezers?
I think
that.
determination. How do you milk? How do you milk a rat?
Actually, I was thinking like, you ever have a Capri Sun and lose the straw?
Oh God, yeah. Is that how you milk a rat? Yeah, and ironically, I still prefer rat milk. Yeah, Capri Sun now with less rat milk. Who was this girl, Bilal? Like, who are you
I
walking
was
around?
staying at a hostel out there, and there's just some lady who was also staying there. We're friends on Facebook, so maybe she'll see this.
Shout
Yeah, it
out
was
to
pretty
Rat
crazy.
Lady.
Her explanation was, "Oh, I used to have a pet rat. It's fine." I was like, "What?"
I don't know why, but
So you're
somehow,
literally ratting her out now.
yeah. And rats have a lot of diseases too. Like this is how we're gonna make the new pandemic.
Yeah.
Yeah, like if it was during the Black Plague, she'd have been fucked. Mm.
She's patient year 0. Yeah.
Cool. Any more feedback, you guys? Damn, this is
Is this the
shortest
quickest one we've ever done?
Yeah, well, not the quickest, I don't think, but it's like definitely the most I don't know, short seeming. All right, so this is the part where if you have anything you'd like to plug, if you have any social media or anything, or if you want to say the N word, you do that. Ankita, you are first. Do you have anything?
I don't know what my Twitter handle is actually. It's given by Twitter. It's got a weird combination of numbers, and nobody follows me anyway. So it's okay.
I looked it up actually. It's a leftover come 14.
Yeah, that's correct. 14253.
And then also Ankita's lunchbox on
Juice
TikTok.
box.
Yeah.
Awesome, Ryan. Well, I mean, besides the obvious one.
Yeah, you can check these out. I wrote them down. But the biggest one
Nice.
is on TikTok. I started a show called
You have
Chow and
TikTok.
Down.
Are you age
Yeah.
appropriate for TikTok?
How old do you have to be? Or is there too?
13.
Am I too old? Yeah.
You are.
I don't think there's a such thing as being too old for TikTok. You
Yeah,
gotta
and I
market
just got Twitter. You see it on the bottom, but yeah, if you go on YouTube and you type "Chow and Down with Ryan," you could see me eating ridiculous food. I'll do beet juice and rat milk this week. Do a shout out to you guys.
Consider leftover cum as well.
Well, you could just send it to me in the mail.
Okay. You don't
But
have to
only the
swallow it. You can
leftovers.
spit it out if you want.
Yeah, it's like a wine tasting. This was a good year. God, I told myself stop it, and look where we are. This is my promotion part. God.
Well, this concludes another thrilling episode of The Workshop.
Hey,
Thanks, guys.
Hey, wait, Bo,
Yay!
what about you? What about
I
you? Where
never
can we
do
find
that.
you?
I've never done that. I want to start
Bilal
now.
is famous enough already.
Why
All
not?
right, follow me at Bilal Swain on Instagram, BILAALSWAIN. And my name is that, but with a space in the middle on Facebook. And TikTok, Lock in a Sock. All right. Bye.
Bye.
Thanks,
Bye.
guys, for sticking around. This has been